Hello gentlemen, today we're here to talk about VTubers. What is a VTuber? Well, it's pretty simple. VTubers are just regular content creators, typically streamers, that use a model instead of showing their face. That's the broad definition, and as a former, functioning member of society, that's all I knew. There's a bit more to it though. So why am I here now? It all started one day as I performed my daily ritual of scrolling through YouTube shorts for hours on end.
For most VTubers, having their parents find out about their streaming activities can be anything from an awkward conversation.
This strange British anime girl was talking about some aspect of VTubing. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but this so-called Rin Penrose has won up on the likes of Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Clinton, and Steve Jobs. How? Marketing. From that moment on, every time I opened YouTube, there she was, ever present in my recommendations no matter what I was watching. And thus began my descent into insanity.
Big blahage. Oh my goodness, an upset occurred. I'm just going to attend. I'm just going to I don't even know. A lot is riding on this.
Alright, stop. What have I become? More importantly, how did this happen? It doesn't matter, and I'm going to end this strange tangent now. Back to the first question, what is a VTuber? Anyone that uses an animated avatar tracked to their face, allowing them to convey things such as facial expressions the way someone with a webcam would. A significant portion of large, well-known VTubers such as Gargura, Mori Calliope, and the aforementioned Rin Penrose are what I'll call corporate VTubers. Saying all those VTuber names causes me physical pain. They are contractually bound under a large company. Said company will provide them with things such as a model, streaming equipment, and legal protection. The life of a corporate VTuber typically goes like this. The VTuber has a debut stream which is hyped up by the company. This is the first time their voice and likeness are revealed. Alongside that, they will also have an original song released. And after this, they go on to do normal internet personality activities with the exception of many music releases. I don't know why, but it seems that every VTuber has either an original song or a cover coming out every few months. One actually came out as I was recording this, and I will be taking a break to listen to it. Aside from corporate and non-corporate VTubers, there are also 2D and 3D VTubers. As an amateur 3D artist, I'm understandably a fan of 3D models. 3D models allow for not only facial expressions, but also body language to be conveyed to an audience. There are some downsides to this though.
1, 2, 3.
What about male VTubers, you might ask? They, barely exist. Most people aren't interested in them, and because of this, most corporations will not even debut male talents. They do still have to make money, so it is understandable. There go all my hopes and dreams though. Speaking of, how would you become a VTuber then? There are two main barriers to entry, a rigged model and the ability to be entertaining enough for people to actively watch your content. What even is a rigged model? I forgot this isn't exactly common terminology. Rigging is the process by which a model is attached to bones that allow you to easily move it in a specific way. These bones are called a rig. Lacking a rigged model is more or less fine. You can commission them from people or even learn how to make one yourself if you don't have the money or aren't willing to spend it on an anime persona. In order to make one, you need to first learn how to draw. This is where the process stopped for me. You would then have to learn some obtuse rigging software. As someone that creates 3D models and rigs them as a hobby, I would recommend avoiding this unless you're really determined. So what if you can't make or commission a model? If you're funny enough, you could apply to a VTubing agency and, provided you get accepted, they would hook you up with a professionally made, fully rigged model. A few restrictions here though. You need to be old enough to sign legally binding contracts and also better than the thousands of other applicants. Becoming a VTuber outside of an agency carries no such age requirement, but your parents will probably question what you're doing with your life, and you should probably be thinking about finishing high school instead of becoming an anime girl on the internet. Honestly, the market for VTubers is very saturated at the moment. Go back a few years and you could probably gain some popularity just from being a VTuber, but the novelty is long since worn off. Contracts, agencies, and concerning amounts of music releases aside, VTubers are really the same as normal content creators. All the qualities you need to be a successful VTuber nowadays are the same as what you would need to be a successful non-VTuber. And what qualities are those? I wouldn't know. I have 25 subscribers. If enough of you subscribe, I might be able to tell you. What if you don't want to be an anime person on the internet and instead a degenerate like me? What VTubers should you watch? Well, there's one that comes to mind. Personally, I only watch Rin Penrose. Frankly, from what I've seen, I'm scared of the other ones. Her content allows you to dip a toe into the world of VTubers without instantly plunging into the depths of the VTuber rabbit hole. Although there is some interesting lore that some people might find strange, her content doesn't relate to it and you can ignore it if you wish. She also doesn't market herself as a 5-year-old, and there are certain qualities that aren't as much of a focus than on some other VTubers, so you can feel like less of a horrible person, which you definitely are. Go check her out, or don't, I do not care. The video is over now, I'm out of things to say. I have said the word VTubers 24 times today, which is far too much. I'll leave you with some B-roll footage. Goodbye.